I've made you wait long enough. It is time to get into Ham's line. Where did his descendants end up? All right, so he's got 4 sons listed in the Bible. Could have more, but this is what they list. Phut, Put, whatever. Libya, they descend from him. Mizraim, you get the Egyptians and the Philistines. Now, the Philistines occupy that Gaza area during biblical times. From Cush, you get the Ethiopians, Libya, people from Libya descend from him, and Sudan. So we're talking northern Africa. Now, Canaan, I'm going to get into something juicy here. Just wait. We get the Hivites, the Jebusites, the Arvadites. Girgashitism. I think it's supposed to say Girgashites, but there's a typo. We get the Amorites, the Arkites, the Sinites, the Hittites, the Sidonians, Perizzites, and Zemarites. Now let's talk about Goliath. You see, Goliath was a champion of the Philistines, and he was a Nephilim. He was a giant. We know what the Nephilim are, the fallen angels sleeping with human women. So the human women that they slept with are likely on the line of Canaan. So he descends from the Anakim, which were Anakites, and they occupied the land of Canaan before the Israelites got there, and may have possibly later mixed with some of the Edomites who would occupy that space before the Israelites as well. So the Anakites would have been there pre-Edomite. Does that not give you reason to believe that the Canaanites were cursed for this reason? Because they had already mixed with the fallen angels, with their women? Explaining why God instructed the Israelites not to hook up with the Canaanite women. But somebody did hook up with the Canaanite woman, didn't they? It was Judah. Judah had 5 sons. I don't think he was the only one that hooked up with the Canaanites because they weren't paying attention to what God said. But, so he has Onan, and Shelah, whatever, with the Canaanite woman. And then with Tamar, remembering that Judah was the promised one that Jesus' line would go through, but he wasn't really doing what he was supposed to do. So God made it so that he hooked up with Tamar, to which they had twins, Perez and Zerah. And Perez is the line of Jesus. God was like, ain't no way I'm going to let that Canaanite blood into Jesus. Nephilim blood. So that would be where the Nephilim line obviously comes from, and explains why Canaan's line was cursed.